Today, we'll be discussing the benefits of walking to school. Many parents are concerned about traffic and safety, but studies show that walking can actually reduce congestion around schools. Some experts believe that by encouraging children to walk, we can improve their physical health and even their academic performance.
Experts believe that walking to school Excuse me, do you happen to know if this is the right bus stop for the downtown museum?
Yes, you're in the right place. The number 23 bus will take you straight to the museum.
Great. I was worried I'd missed it. Do you know how long the ride takes?
It's about a 20-minute ride from here, depending on traffic. Are you visiting the museum for a special exhibit?
Yes. I'm here for the new art exhibition they're hosting. I've heard amazing things about it. Where is the man trying to go? What bus does the woman say the man should take? Why is the man visiting the museum? I've heard a lot about it too. I didn't want to miss the chance to see those pieces in person. Do you know if the museum gets crowded on weekends?
It can, especially in the afternoons. But since it's still morning, you should be fine. Just make sure to get your ticket online if you haven't already. That way, you can skip the line when you arrive.
Oh, good tip. I hadn't thought about that. I'll check their website now.
Yeah, it'll save you time, especially if there's a crowd. You'll want to enjoy the exhibit, not stand in line.
What advice does the woman give the man about visiting the museum? What time of day is it currently? Why does the man want to skip the line at the museum? Excuse me, do you happen to know if this is the right bus stop for the downtown museum?
Yes, you're in the right place. The number 23 bus will take you straight to the museum.
Great. I was worried I'd missed it. Do you know how long the ride takes?
It's about a 20-minute ride from here, depending on traffic. Are you visiting the museum for a special exhibit?
Yes. I'm here for the new art exhibition they're hosting. I've heard amazing things about it. How soon does the woman say the bus will arrive? How does the man feel at the end of the conversation?
Hey, Peter, good to see you in the office. It feels like it's been forever since we had a proper chat. How has your day been so far?
Hi Nancy, it's been pretty good, thanks for asking. I just wrapped up a meeting with the marketing team. We've been going over some really exciting new campaigns that we're planning. There's a lot of fresh ideas floating around, and we're feeling optimistic about the direction things are heading.
That sounds really interesting. I've heard that the marketing team has been working on some innovative ideas lately. What are you focusing on for the campaigns? Is there a specific area you're trying to improve?
Yeah, we're really focusing on boosting our social media presence. Engagement's been a bit slow recently, so we're looking to revamp our strategy and bring in more interaction with our audience. We've been brainstorming ways to make our content more engaging and relevant. We want to try something new and different. What about you? How's your project coming along?
It's moving along, but it's been a lot of work. I'm still deep into coordinating the new product launch, and honestly, it's more than I expected. There are so many little details to manage, and sometimes it gets overwhelming. It feels like every time I cross something off the list, a new task pops up.
I can only imagine how crazy that must be. Product launches are always a huge deal, and getting everything to come together smoothly is a real challenge. There's so much pressure to get it right. Do you need any help with anything? I'd be happy to lend a hand if you need some extra support.
You know, I might actually take you up on that. I've been working on the marketing materials for the launch, and a fresh set of eyes would be really helpful. Would you be available sometime this week to review them with me? I could really use your feedback, especially since you're already working closely with marketing.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to help out. Just let me know when works best for you, and we'll find a time to go over everything. I think collaborating on this could be really beneficial for both our projects. Plus, it's always good to get a different perspective on things like this.
That sounds great. I really appreciate your support, Peter. I'll send you an email later today with some possible times, and we can lock something in. Good teamwork always makes a big difference in projects like this.
For sure. I'm really looking forward to working with you on this, Nancy. Let's make sure this launch is a big success. What did Peter just finish? What is the focus of the new campaigns? What project is Nancy working on? What does Peter offer to Nancy? How does Nancy feel about teamwork? Hey, Lisa. How's everything going with the project we're working on? Have you made any progress on your part?
Hi, Daniel. Yes, I've been diving into it. I finished the initial research and started outlining the key points we need to cover in our presentation. It's coming together nicely, but there's still a lot to do. How about you? Have you completed the design elements yet?
I have. I spent the last few days working on the visuals. I created some slides that illustrate our main ideas, and I think they look pretty good. I even added some graphics to make it more engaging. I'm really excited about how it's shaping up. When do you think we should schedule a meeting to go over everything together?
That sounds great. I think we should meet soon, maybe by the end of this week, so we can align our work before the final presentation. I want to ensure that our parts complement each other well. Would Friday work for you?
Friday works perfectly for me. We could meet in the afternoon, around 2 p.m. That should give us enough time to go through everything and make any last-minute adjustments. We can grab some coffee too. It'll help us stay energized.
Sounds like a plan. I'll bring my notes and the research I've gathered. We can also brainstorm ideas for the conclusion since that's one area I feel could use a little more focus. I want to make sure we end on a strong note.
Good idea. A strong conclusion is essential. We can also discuss how to handle the Q&A session at the end. I know some of the team members might have challenging questions, so it's good to be prepared for those.
Absolutely. I've been thinking about potential questions they might ask, and I want us to have solid answers ready. We could even do a quick mock Q&A during our meeting, just to practice. That way, we'll feel more confident during the actual presentation.
I like that idea. Practicing the Q&A will definitely help. I'm sure we'll do great. I've been a little nervous about presenting in front of the larger group, but I think we've got this. Plus, having you as a partner makes it a lot easier.
I feel the same way. We make a great team. I really appreciate your creativity and the effort you've put into the visuals. It really brings our ideas to life. I'm confident that we'll impress everyone with our presentation.
Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate your hard work too. I know we can pull this off. Let's make sure we stick to our timeline and keep each other updated if anything changes. We're almost there.
Definitely. I'll send you an email later with the details for our meeting on Friday. Looking forward to seeing everything come together. We're going to rock this presentation.
What is the main topic of the conversation? What has Lisa completed so far? When do Daniel and Lisa plan to meet to review their work? What does Lisa want to focus on during their meeting? How do Daniel and Lisa feel about presenting together? How long do they think it will take to complete the project? The city of Riverton has launched a new recycling program aimed at significantly reducing the amount of waste sent to landfills. Starting next month, residents will be provided with new recycling bins and information on what can and cannot be recycled. The city's environmental coordinator said that the program is part of a broader initiative to promote sustainability and reduce the city's carbon footprint. One key feature of the program is the introduction of curbside pickup for recyclable materials, making it more convenient for residents to participate. Additionally, the city will open a new recycling center where residents can drop off larger items such as electronics and furniture. However, some critics have voiced concerns over the cost of implementing the program, which is expected to increase waste collection fees for residents. The city has responded by stating that the long-term environmental benefits outweigh the short-term costs. Officials hope that the program will lead to a significant reduction in waste and encourage more sustainable habits among the community.
Hey guys, I'm so excited about our movie night this weekend. Have we decided what to watch, or are we still in the brainstorming phase?
I was thinking we could watch that new sci-fi film that everyone's been talking about. I heard it's really good, with stunning visuals and a great story.
That sounds cool, but I'm more in the mood for a comedy. I need something lighthearted after this week. I've had enough serious stuff, and I just want to laugh.
I get that. Maybe we could do a double feature? Start with a comedy and then watch the sci-fi movie after. That way, we can have the best of both worlds.
That's a great idea. What comedy do you have in mind? There are so many classics we could choose from.
How about Superbad? It's hilarious, and I can quote it all day. I think it'll lighten the mood perfectly.
Superbad is a solid choice. I love that one. It'll be nice to start the night with some laughs before diving into the sci-fi.
Awesome. So we'll kick things off with Superbad and then move on to the sci-fi flick. What snacks should we prepare? Popcorn is a must, but we should also think about some candy or chips.
Definitely. We can have popcorn, but let's add some variety. How about we mix in some chocolate-covered pretzels and maybe some sour candies too?
That sounds delicious. I can bring the popcorn and pretzels. David, can you grab some candy and chips?
Sure, I'll stop by the store on my way over. We should also think about drinks. Should we go for soda, or do we want something a bit fancier?
I vote for soda. It's a classic for movie nights. But maybe we can also have some sparkling water for a refreshing option.
Great idea. I'll bring the soda, and we can figure out the rest when we get together. Let's also make sure we have comfy seating arranged.
Good call. I can bring some extra cushions, and maybe we can rearrange the living room to make it feel more like a theater.
Yes, let's create that cozy atmosphere. I can help with the setup when I arrive. It's going to be such a fun night.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'll send out a reminder later this week so everyone knows what to bring. Let's make it a night to remember.
Thank you for being here today. We're gathered to discuss the city's proposal to build a new recycling plant, a project that has sparked strong opinions from various groups in the community. The goal of this plant is to improve the city's waste management system by increasing the amount of recyclable materials processed and reducing the overall waste sent to landfills. However, as with any major infrastructure project, there are a variety of viewpoints that need to be considered, from the environmental benefits to potential concerns about its location and impact on local neighborhoods. Let's start by examining the arguments in favor of the recycling plant. Environmental advocates have been vocal supporters, emphasizing the urgent need to reduce the city's growing waste problem. With existing landfills nearing capacity, proponents believe this plant will significantly cut down the amount of trash that ends up in these sites. Additionally, they argue that the facility will help the city meet its sustainability goals by increasing recycling rates and reducing greenhouse gas emissions associated with waste. One such supporter is Sarah Green, an environmental scientist who has long campaigned for better waste management in the city. Green stated, "We are at a critical juncture. If we don't invest in better recycling infrastructure now, we'll face far worse problems in the future." This plant is a necessary step toward a greener, more sustainable future for our city. On the other hand, there are concerns from residents who live near the proposed site of the recycling plant. Many of these residents worry about the potential negative effects on their neighborhoods, including noise, air pollution, and increased traffic from trucks transporting waste to and from the plant. James Collins, a resident of a nearby community, voiced his opposition at a recent town hall meeting. "While I support the idea of improving recycling, I'm worried about what it will mean for our neighborhood. The noise from the trucks, the potential for pollution, these are things we can't ignore. I don't want my family's quality of life to suffer." Finally, there are those who remain neutral but call for careful planning and transparency in the plant's development. These individuals do not oppose the plant outright, but believe that its location, construction, and ongoing operations must be carefully managed to avoid unintended consequences. City Council member Rebecca Wong is one such voice. She stated during a council meeting, "I understand the need for improved recycling infrastructure, but we must also ensure that we're choosing the right location and that the plant will be equipped with the latest technology to minimize any negative impact on nearby communities." It's about striking a balance between environmental responsibility and community well-being. In conclusion, the proposed recycling plant has ignited a wide range of opinions. Environmentalists see it as an essential step forward, while some residents fear the potential disruption to their neighborhoods. Meanwhile, neutral parties emphasize the importance of careful planning to ensure the project benefits everyone. As the city moves forward with this proposal, it will be crucial to weigh all perspectives and come up with a solution that addresses both environmental and community concerns.